Heyo, welcome back to DigiDaily. It's your boy Xanda. Give me 1 second because yesterday's episode was very cool. It was very blue. Let me try to fix that real quick. Okay, hopefully that looks a bit better. Anyway, welcome back. I'm very glad that you came to join us on this episode of DigiDaily. So, let's do an update on the sea salt ice cream. It was, I wouldn't say a complete disaster, but sea salt ice cream version 1 wasn't really that great. It was extremely salty. Like, wow. It was, honestly, a little gross. My brother almost ate the entire popsicle. I don't know how he did it. He really powered through. You know, I look up to him in that way. I don't know how he did it. I think he just really wanted it to taste good, and he just kept eating it and thinking, like, maybe it'll taste better than the next bite. It didn't. It was just so salty. Way too salty. So I added a crap ton more sugar. Well, not crap ton. I added some more sugar. Added a lot more vanilla extract. And from what I was tasting in the base, it was promising. Tasted pretty promising. Thankfully, there were, like, scraps left over from the really salty like first attempt, so we just kind of I mixed that with a cup of more cream, and then I added, the vanilla extract and more sugar to that mixture. So we have a very salty base, and we made it a bit sweeter. Hopefully it tastes better, like I said. Yeah, I don't know. In other news, bad news, sadly. I hate this. Yeah, I had a feeling, because Megatron and Decepticon, we had hatched around the same time. I think maybe a couple hours off. And his Mothra, his Mayura, specifically, did evolve into Gogeta, and it looks beautiful. I love it. It looks a lot like Dark Tyrannomon Sprite. Very similar, honestly. But, yeah, he did it, and I'm very proud of him, and I'm happy I got to see it. Honestly, obviously not on my own, but hey, it's okay. Things happen, and, it's sad, but what you gonna do, Good news, though, is this morning, I didn't have my hearing aids in, and I was like, Eevee's very quiet today. Usually Eevee's been, like every couple hours, it'll, like, beep at me, saying it's hungry, it's tired, etc., etc. So, I hatched a plan for this run, because I was doing, if I kept completely ignoring it, obviously it was just going to keep running away. So I had to find some kind of balance. I was thinking to myself, let's just feed him like once or twice a day, pretty much, but feed him 0 snacks and don't play any games. And so I did that, and I forgot that today is actually the 3rd day. Now this is, the past 2 runs now. 3rd day, they'd run away by like the 2nd day. So I just got so used to it running away the 2nd day, I just kind of forgot that today was the 3rd day. And so I checked on Eevee, and Eevee's looking a bit weird, don't you think? I'm so happy about this. There he is in all his glory. That is Ditto Eevee, my friends. He is derpy as all hell. I love him. I really do. I'm gonna try to keep this alive as long as I can. I'm gonna now spoil it, because I want to show you his face when when they're really happy. Each Eevee has like a emotion. Look at him! Oh my god, I'm so happy. I love when Ditto takes over things. I actually have a Ditto Pikachu plush, and it's adorable because I just love his face. It's just so derpy, and he always looks so happy, and I love Ditto. So whenever Ditto is taking over something, or whenever they make a plushie like this, I absolutely love it. Jess actually owns an Alolan Vulpix Ditto plushie, much like this, and it's adorable. I love it, and I cannot express in words how happy I am. Like, at least one of these runs was a success. Like, that's a good thing. I'm very happy about that. So yeah, we did it, and by golly, I can't express in words, like, how much of a relief this is. You have no idea, guys. Because it was either going to be a complete failure or it was going to be a Sylveon again. Seems like that's usually the case for me. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, is Sylveon super easy to get, or is it just the fact that there's not enough, information on this device. I think it's a bit of both. I think Sylveon is still too easy to get. I think that is a problem with these devices. I think they made it too easy to get her. Because really, you know, it would make more sense if the best care were to get Eevee, whereas a lot of times, even if you don't do the best care, you'll get an Eevee. So it's kind of confusing, you know? Or Sylveon. But we have him. Just look at him. Just watch him hop around while I'm talking. He's adorable. I don't think I've ever seen one of these evolve. So I don't know when the hell he evolved. He was actually sick this morning, and I didn't notice until, you know, I healed him that it was like, oh wait, that's Ditto Eevee. Oh my god, I did it. I love it. I think maybe his ear is like a little crooked. I think that's something only Ditto Eevee has. I don't remember the other Eevee having that, but I could be totally wrong. But I'm so happy. It's just Ditto Eevee. It's nothing too crazy. Like I said, if you're trying to replicate this, I fed it like maybe once or twice a day. I cleaned up its fur balls. And that's kind of, I did not play any games. I didn't give it any Pokeblocks. I didn't give it any treats. You know, that's it. That's all I did. And I'm just so happy. I cannot explain the happiness coursing through my veins. I'm just so happy. So, in other news, got some great news, some happy news. I'm really happy about this actually. So Xanthos scored a lot of, I think it was like 4 OG V-Pets, and he was asking like, does anyone want some? Because he only wanted 1, because he's gonna do it for like some custom job he's doing, and so one of the V-Pets in there was one of the ones that I've always been interested in just because of the color of it. Its roster, I wouldn't say I hate or love, the roster is like whatever, but the color of the V-Pet itself always intrigued me, and so we sent it out. It was supposed to come on the 9th, it got delayed, but it ended up coming, and I'm very happy to show you the V-Pet version 3. How beautiful is that? This is in a immaculate condition. It's an immaculate condition. It looks really good. I will say the plastic is a bit weird feeling, which worries me a bit. But like, I'm pretty sure the lot was all authentic devices. So we'll do a run on this one day. But isn't it gorgeous? I love this device specifically because it reminds me of Ava 1's colors. I don't know if that's on purpose. I can't believe that it's not. Like, who else has this color scheme? Purple, orange, and green? Like, that's either the Joker or Ava Unit 1. Like, that's really all I can think of at the top of my head. So, yeah, this is beautiful, and I love it. Xanthos did put some batteries in here to try it out, and he did say it worked, so that's good. I mean, I'd imagine this works. Like, this thing, again, is in immaculate condition. This looks like almost brand new. Like, my version 1 has seen some better days. You can see the buttons are rounded a lot more than this one's buttons are. This one's buttons, they round out after a lot of use because you're just constantly pressing them and wearing them down. This one feels good. This one's buttons are very kind of like stiff. This one is not. Like I said, just you can tell just looking at the general wear and tear of this. Like, this does look like a well-loved device. You see all the screws are like rusting. Again, very used device, where this one looks like it was barely freaking used. Like, this is sweet. So yeah, super happy about that. Huge shout out to Xanthos. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's just great. I'm so happy. In other news, in weird news, Shaman King is getting a redo, like a new anime. This is like the weirdest news, because like, I was just talking about Shaman King not too long ago. Not just because the Game Boy game that I finally got around to getting, but also just like in general, because like I liked watching it growing up. And I remember I saw a video recently where someone was talking about Shaman King and how the mangaka was just like tired of it and he's pretty much never gonna come back to it. And I was like getting a little sad. I was like, man, I wish we got more Shaman King, and we're getting a brand new anime adaptation. Like, how freaking crazy is that? Like, that's pretty sick. Like, I'm really happy to hear that news. Yeah, so, I don't know, just wanted to mention that. One thing that I do not remember is what the hell is next on the chopping block as far as the group hatches. I've been so caught up in this one that I totally forgot what the hell the next one is, because the next one is going to be Monday. And I want to be prepared. I think I'm still going to be running the Progress PET, because, like, you know, it's something I can do whenever I'm waiting for, like, evolutions and stuff. So I'm still going to be running the Progress PET. Hopefully that's cool with y'all, because I've been having fun with it, and we haven't even beaten the first boss yet. So I'd like to get, you know, at least that far before we just kind of, I don't know, cut it off at the knees, you know? Let's see here. Oh yeah, Mighty Bean Hatch. Maybe we'll try to go for a Teenymon on our brand new version 3. I think that's a cool idea, no? And we do have Patamon over here as a battle buddy, so I don't really need to worry too much about battles, even though Patamon's probably going to be kicking its ass the entire time. We have that, we have online, so I want to run another classic VPET. It's been a while. I want to perfect the art of running a classic VPET. I'm not as good as some of the other peeps out there are doing that, especially like Digital Dream. Like, he's just like super good at it. He's then again, he's like legit. Like, I mean, the ones he raises are like the ones he's had since like childhood. So I'm pretty sure he's kind of used to the gameplay. Whereas me, I never really had a classic VPET growing up, so it's kind of hard for me to wrap my head around. So yeah, Mighty Bean Hatch. I'm probably going to go for whoever the bean is, you know, the teeny boy on the V3 is. I want to say, is it Gyromon? Let's see here. Who is the little bean boy in the V3? Who is it? Oh yeah, it is Gyromon. Oh, sick. I love Gyromon. He's like one of my... Oh, cool. We actually lucked out. These Digimon I actually like. I'm an idiot and forgot the V3 has goddamn Patamon on it. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go. This is the second day in a row we have not played with the Progress PET, but it's kind of involved. It's like I should start doing that at the beginning of the episodes instead of towards the end. Yeah, I will hopefully find the boss and we'll be able to fight him next time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go. You guys take very good care of yourselves. I am starting work next week. I'll be going back to work. My job is only doing curbside pickup, so I don't have to worry about patrons coming in. But I will still be playing it safe with a lot of things. I'm in general a very careful person, and I am also in general I don't trust people very much. I guess I wouldn't say I'm untrustworthy, because that means that I'm not untrustworthy, but like me, myself, I don't trust others very much. And in the case of a global pandemic, I'm not going to be like super, you know, close with any of my coworkers and talking without a mask on or hugging anyone anytime soon. Just because not only do I don't know, you know, I don't know what I have, I don't know what they have, I don't know where they've been. So I'm going to be playing it safe, so I don't want anyone worrying about me. We were talking on the Discord not too long ago about the situation and how it's getting better here. It's not like bad or anything. It is getting better. Everything's on the downward trend. But, you know, reopening does open that possibility that things can kind of come back up, essentially, if you know what I mean. So, you know, I'll be fine, because I'm just a careful person in general. I have masks. Jess is actually giving me an N95. She's letting me have one of hers, which is great. So I'll have a proper, you know, respiratory mask. I have hand sanitizer. Jess actually got me some more hand sanitizer too. Isn't she great? So I'll be okay. I'll be, you know, all jet set and ready to go. So, yeah. That's all for me. thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Huge shout out to my patrons. I really do appreciate the support. And I just want to thank everyone who's still sticking around and watching. So yeah, tomorrow will be a PET focused day because Eevee's done, Mothra is dead, and that's kind of all we can play with at the moment. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much, and peace.